Hi everybody, it's Olivia Rosalie. I wanted to take time to do my weekend review like I do every Monday night. Last week was one of those weeks where I was still healing from the injury, didn't know if I was going to push it too hard. So it was kind of a wash. I was still within my calorie burn. Every day I still physically was in with what I was supposed to burn, and I was still within what I was supposed to burn, and when the brain stops working, I was still within the calorie burn, and I still had my caloric intake was still right where it should be. So I don't know. I'm confused with the whole thing. I always have been. I probably always will be. I'm still trying to work to get back into Weight Watchers, but there's always little hiccups in the way. Hopefully I'm making my goal for next week to get in there and get it done and go from there. So that's that goal. Other than that, I mean, I'm now throwing myself into my workouts. I did a good hour today. I'm starting Jillian Body Revolution for the third time, and this time I'm not getting hurt. I'm throwing myself into it. I'm doing my 30 minutes, and then I'm doing extra cardio with it. I also think I'm going to rotate every other day and do every other week and throw in some Chalene Extreme, because I think I need the extra weight training. And I know that weight training program works. I also think when I do her cardio, when I do Jillian's cardio, I'm doing actually Chalene's cardio for Chalene Extreme, which is the burn intervals, which is 45 minutes versus 26 minutes. But you're playing with you're doing on muscle endurance, so you're doing the small weights and for 2 minutes, and then you're doing a minute and a half of something, and it's all intervals, and I really, really like that. I want to try and get my walks in too, but it all depends on time-wise, what I can put towards it and what I can't put towards it. But, you know, it will all come, and it'll all physically come one step at a time, and I'm trying to concentrate really hard on the diet. You know, everybody talks about struggling. I know everything about struggling. I have physically not watched the scale go down. I've watched it considerably go up over the last year. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing my workouts. My eating isn't horrible, but something's obviously wrong. So I'm going to have to play with things and just fix it. And that's all I can do is fix it. And so all the crap, I'm trying not to bring it in the house and go from there. One of the things I have found that was very bad to try was the Quaker cookies, which it's a bigger cookie and it's 180 calories, but it's probably better cookie for you than some other actual cookies. But those were bad to buy. The box is almost gone. I'm trying to give them to the kids, but it is there. And, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, if you know it's trigger food, don't buy it. It's not worth having it in the house. Your family won't notice the difference. If your family physically has to have it, you have a designated cupboard that, one, is hard for you to reach, which I've got one in my house because I'm so short. But a cupboard that's hard for you to reach, or a cupboard that you don't go into. It's not something that's got everything in it. And that's where you keep the stuff that you're not supposed to eat. So if they want it, they can find it, and you don't have to physically sit there and look at it, and it's calling. You're like, Olivia, Rose, come eat me. And that's my big thing. So I'm watching The Voice, and I just saw CeeLo and the one girl doing a great song, but that's a whole nother story in itself. So, but that's what's going on, and I've got one other video to do, and I love you all, and I will talk at you next week. Thanks, bye.